different dates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures where in the background of the pictures Ken took when he was doing repairs of evidence of a dog. I didn't even know you had a dog. I'm telling you what the owner took the time, because he hates dogs so much, to provide me. Whether it's right or wrong or it was not temporary, I'm just letting you know. I'm going to meet this guy this afternoon because he's a large client of mine and air all this out, including all the other stuff that he won't authorize. But this is not a small deal. And that's the first thing I'd like you to take away from this conversation. And the second is, I'd probably like to regroup with you to see if he wants to try to cancel the lease. And then secondly, all the other stuff that, was transpired between us back and forth maintenance-wise in the last couple days in writing, and what wasn't done and was done.
Okay, well, last thing you told me about the refrigerator was that you were ordering the parts for that and that you were going into a employee meeting, and I haven't heard back from you on that. But that's my food in the refrigerator that comes out of my pocket that hinders my income, that I have to watch out, that I can't go and buy food, or because my fridge isn't working. Like, what? How does that make sense to me if I've already put the work order in, and then when Ken came to do the door, he was to do the work order on the refrigerator, which was never addressed. I talked to him about it yesterday. He said he will come in on Monday, which is fine. I told him, great, see you Monday morning. Now, as far as the front door, the ceiling's coming off. All that's coming off. That, again, my air is going out the door. It's expensive. It's hot. I have my grandbaby here, and yeah, I do have the grandpup here. I have him here with me today. I can go take him to my daughter's, and I won't babysit him over here. I won't dog sit over here anymore, and I will make sure after sun I will get the poop picked up.
Well,
and wash down. But at the same time, like, what about the other stuff? So is he going to use one thing against me opposed to all of these other work orders to not just? I know they are. I get it. I've gotten that.
Let's take a pause. And I just took the money, some of my money that I make managing that property, and I just credited your lease $150. So you can see the food and the discomfort. I'm going to have a meeting. You can log in, or if you pay a line, but it's $150 less.
I'll be dropping off my work order or my money order today.
That's fine. I'm not worried about that. This is more about communication. And I am going to go through all this with him and tell him he has to do it. And now that he's seen it, I hope to make progress. In regards to that refrigerator seal, do you have the same one as Unit A?
I'm not certain, but I can tell you the freezer and the refrigerator just don't suction. And when I go and clean Antonia's, I notice just at the bottom, hers doesn't really suction unless I push it in. But I mean, that's not for me to address in apartment A, but definitely in apartment B, the refrigerator and the freezer do not suction whatsoever. See, literally.
I'm just looking something up here. Bear with me.
Okay.
Bear with me. So just hold on. I just ordered a whole new one. I have it being delivered directly to Ken's house on Sunday, so that I can call him and see if we can, get it installed right away on Monday.
Okay.
So now, again, I think I'd like to go through the rest of these later. I have someone that's going to be coming into my office. Plus, I think it'll be more productive after I talk to the owner to find out what level of pissed he's at. And we go from there. So I show him some good faith, and I just need you to show a little patience.
I will be very patient, which I have been, I feel like, all along. And it takes me to be very upset to even have to get a normal conversation or even acknowledgement that the fact that these work orders have kind of been setting, like I did the ones online for the pigeon, wouldn't be so bad if their bile and their feces weren't coming down. And then when it rains, when it rains, it comes down even further. It comes down and it's everywhere. And I'm trying. Did he take a picture of the fact that I'm trying to grow cilantro and like I have like the little shelf with garden and it just keeps getting ruined every time I turn around because of the simple fact that I got feces from the birds coming down. You know what I mean? And what do I do?
I hope you and I don't have. I hope we get to engage in this discussion.
Okay.
That's. I hope so, but. There's no sense us going through the emails and what you were saying, but other than the notice was important because it was notice. But I got to talk to him, and then.
What do you mean notice?
Unfortunately, we'll probably not.
What
might not be as pleasant as today. It just depends what this girl wants to do.
What do you mean by notice? What notice?
You started citing. A lot of them were incorrect, but that's neither here nor there.
I shouldn't have to break my lease is what I'm getting. I shouldn't have to break my lease. I shouldn't have to part ways. I shouldn't have to, and I've said that.
Once in my world, separate from your situation, in my world, once you, per the terms of your lease, put in a notice to cure, that's what it's called, via email, it triggers a lot of things I have to do. It's nothing to do with you, but I'm just telling you, as a property management company, by law, it triggers a lot of things I have to do. And the first thing I have to do is tell the owner. So
okay, well, hopefully the owner will read the fact that I'm stating that I shouldn't have to break my lease just because I can't get work orders done. I mean, who wants to move in the middle of July, August?
Let's see how pissed he is, but which I would like to help educate you on is, you're citing like uninhabitable and not working, and that's not necessarily true. Well, you and I would have differing opinions on that. And then some of the things, while unpleasant, and I'm on your side, like the pigeon abatement, that's stuff that he does, he changed his mind on the day, and Kim don't want to do right now.
Okay.
So,
okay, well that's fair enough. This is the first, but that's the first time I'm hearing any of that. That they don't want to, they don't.
I don't air their dirty laundry, but we did say, Ken, not officially, yes, Ken might have said it's not in the budget, but I'd like, we also want to put, I could go on, but I have, it's the first of the month, my friend, and I simply would like to talk when I know what the owner's intentions are.
Okay.
Because I have 4 or 5 more calls very similar to this, and I just have to talk to the owners, and then we can decide where to go. Go get some fresh groceries, and the seal has been ordered direct to Ken's house for Sunday, and then I'll circle back around you once I chat with Mike and Ken.
Okay, well tonight I'll make sure to get up the dog poop, and I won't babysit over here moving forward. If he wants to take that into consultation or not, that is my final offer. As far as the dog goes, I can watch him over there, but it's easier for me to be at home in my condition. But moving forward, I got this.
I'll let you know what his tone is.
Okay.
After I talk to him.
All right, no problem. You have a great day, and I know the weekend's here, so have a good weekend.
Well, if I hear something, I'm going to let you know sooner rather than later. You know
okay, yeah, of course. Most definitely.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, Bill. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.